Hey guys, it's Janine with Friday's Fitness Corner today. We are going to do some push-up options for progressions and modifications. So here, let's start this most modified. Anybody can do a push-up. I'm going to show that by starting on the wall. So if you have a free wall at your house, you can start by placing your hands on the wall, approximately shoulder height. You don't want them any higher than that. And about shoulder width. I'm going to put my body in a nice strong plank line, so I want to make sure my hips don't dip and that they don't tent up like this either. Also, you want to make sure that you don't segment the body when you're lowering into the wall or when you're pushing away, kind of like this. You see how that's kind of like doing the wave? So we're going to go nice and strong, straight line, lower, and push away. Head comes nice and close, stays in line with the spine, and push away, and down and push away. You can let the heels come up. If that feels more comfortable, you can keep the heels down if you'd prefer. Great way to start off for push-ups. Now, the theory is basically the lower down my hands go, the harder it's going to be. You could even do this on stairs at home and start with the hands on a top stair and then move down and move down and move down to progress that way. We're going to kind of jump forward and I'm going to progress this onto the bench. So now my hands are still going to be higher than my feet, so it's still a modified type of push-up. So I'm going to put my hands down, keep the same cues. I'm going to widen my stance to about shoulder width, and I'm going to lower down and push up. Again, no segmenting or caving in or tenting up, just nice straight body line and push away. So, the way we can progress there is just onto the floor. So I'm just going to kick this out of the way a little bit. Straight to the floor, hands down, feet, same position as discussed, and lower down and exhale. Okay, watch that low back. And exhale. Step in. Stand it up. So I said we were going to progress this, right? Oh, man. All right, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some instability. I'm also going to add some height for my feet. So I'm kind of going to max out the possibilities here. So remember I said when the hands are higher, then it's modified. The lower the hands come down, for instance where we just were on the floor, that's pretty progressed. But we can progress this further by making the leg height higher. So I'm going to start by putting my feet on the bench. I guess you guys expect me to do all these push-ups in these positions, huh? Really should have thought this through. Anyway, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's just going to be fine. So I'm going to put my feet up on the bench, and I keep my hands in that same position. Okay? So feet are on the bench. Nice strong body. Strong line. Lower and lift. Okay? So we've progressed. That's pretty tough. You do a few of those, you're going to feel it. So now I'm going to go all like crazy, maverick on you. So I'm going to add the ball, and I'm going to add the Bosu. So the Bosu, when I add the Bosu, yeah, what's happening is I am lifting the height of my arms again, which is going to modify, right? Because that's what we were talking about. But because it's this like half round thing, it's going to add a bunch of instability, and so I'm going to have to deal with stabilizing through my shoulders, which is also going to have me having to stabilize through my hips and make sure that my core doesn't collapse to this whole catastrophic possibility of events. It'll be fine. It's going to be fine. So I'm going to get this ball out of the way for 1 sec. And we're going to do this. So, hands beneath the shoulders. I'm going to widen my stance a little bit more. If I narrow it, then I'm even more unstable, which is another good way to progress. There's so many things that you can do. So here, push up, shoulders have to stabilize. Here, I'm stabilizing myself a little bit more. push. So, now you want to see what the ball's going to do, right? So, we can do different things on the ball. You can do a push-up with the hands on the ball. Ball's going to raise the hands up even higher than they were before, so that's modification. But now, we're not even a half round, we're full round, so the stabilization is going to be a little bit more demanding for the upper body and the shoulders. And again, widen the feet, down, and push. You see there's shaking going on there, right? So, I could put my feet on the ball like I had them on the bench. Then I got to deal with the side-to-side stuff going on. So that's going to work the core further for anti-rotation and stabilization in that respect. So, put the ball behind me, hands under the shoulders, and I'm here, all right? Off. Let's go nuts. Let's just go nuts. It's going to be the last one, all right? So, because this is just the crazy stuff I think about, like, you know, you're in the shower, washing your hair, and you're like, what kind of crazy stuff can I do today? So, I'm going to work shoulder stabilization, putting my hands on the BOSU. Got to stabilize that way. My plan is, while I'm doing that, I'm going to put my feet on the ball and see how that goes. And it's going to go great. Okay. So, hands on the BOSU. Feet on the ball. Straight line. Concludes the 82,000 ways that you can do push-ups at home to pass the time, because everybody wants to do push-ups all day long all the time, but you also got a little bit of a lesson as why things are progressed, why things are regressed, ways to modify, things you can use around your house like your stairs, the wall, all of that stuff. So next week, maybe we could do some like how to lie down and meditate or something. I don't know, I'm just throwing that out there. I don't really think it's gonna happen. But anyway, join me next time for Friday's Fitness Corner at Studios Fitness and Dance in Wellesley. I'm Janine, and I'm done with push-ups. See you later.